Cooking pot. That was worth this whole trip right there and getting hit. Oh! Good morning, everybody. This is Too Old to Be Gaming, and this is my 7 days MegaCity playthrough. In this episode, we are playing a ginormous map. Oh crap, a trader right there. And it is a heavily modified playthrough. What does the note say? Friendly reminder of next time you pay on time. Gear. It goes away. As I said, this is an 8K map. It is a complete MegaCity. The only real open areas and farms and stuff are way out over here on the edges. The rest is ginormous city, which is good and bad, which means I know there are supposed to be ore that shows up in some POIs, but I'm not quite sure how well that's really working. Let me go ahead and get some of these starter challenges out of the way. There's a book in here. Hopefully not wake up any zombies because we don't have anything to fight them with, but I wanted the books. After I complete these initial challenges, I will catch up with you. Open the challenge menu. Let's redeem these. Outfit, clothes, bows, these ones we just did. Just take us to the vendor, which we just happened to spawn pretty close to it. One nice thing about a MegaCity playthrough is there's lots and lots of POIs. There are going to be lots and lots of places to get magazines and books. Some of the downsides with the MegaCity is you're probably going to have more zombies since they tend to spawn more in the city, as well as the downtown area. Lack of ore and lack of bird's nests for feathers. But that shouldn't be such a big issue as the gameplay progresses. Let's head over to the trader and complete this challenge and get a new quest. I believe this MegaCity removed the buried supplies quests because you really don't have that many big open spaces to dig for supplies. This is why we got the stone shovel when we completed some of these challenges. Even finding large supplies of stone, at least lying around stones, is going to be a little tough. I am going to try the Sledgehammer in this playthrough, and I am going to try to combine multiple days into a single episode to try to speed along the quest, because you guys have seen some of these activities multiple times, but there may be some days which are one episode each, and then some episodes where there's multiple days. So we'll just have to kind of see how that works out. Thus, some of the individual episodes may be longer, but I should cover more days. So we'll see how that works. The mailbox over here. So it looks like this is a commercial district over here. And it looks like that direction is the industrial area, which would mean that downtown is somewhere that way. Like there's a clock tower. Clock tower? Yeah, clock tower is usually a downtown POI. I do have the mute trader mod installed. Obviously, the only good thing to take is the machine gun. Do you have a job? Let's do the passing gas. Try to get some passing gas books. Sell those seeds, those books. But he does have a decent amount of books to buy, so I need to focus on getting some cash to get some vehicle adventure books, forge aheads. I'll see you over at that passing gas POI. Awesome, I'm just leveled up and I got 5 points to spend on the way over here to the passing gas. I stopped by a bunch of those newsstands, mailboxes, even raided a food truck. I already put down a storage container over here, so let me put away the newer stuff that I found and we'll get this POI started. Another mod that I have installed is the Double G Zombies. So you'll see a bunch of new zombies running around. Robotic turrets. Oh, there's Sledge Saga. Base floor, add 10% chance to knock down your enemies. Excellent. Tactical warfare, that's fine. This is learn how to harvest coffins. I think ultimately I need to eat that for a challenge. I got 5 points to spend. And I'm going into strength. I want to hurry up and get into the mastery, although you really got to get pretty far into the mastery to get sledgehammer stuff, which is a little annoying, but that's the way it goes. Skull Crusher. I'm going to do big and fast. Alright, let's get this quest completed as quickly as possible. Freddie Mercury. Somebody should make a mod which removes the dots on these clears so you don't know where the zombies are. The only zombie indicator that should show up is that very last one, where the yellow indicator shows up. I am a power attack man. There's like a couple of zombies up here. Pretty sure there's one. Nope. What do we got in the main chest? Oh, good, some food, ammo, armor plating. I'm going to hold off looting this POI until later. I'm going to get over to the box, pick up whatever I've gotten so far, and get back over to the trader and look for a place to spend the night. In case you're wondering about the exploding body parts or much more gory aspects, yeah, that's actually a mod that I have installed as well. Here's a look at the items that I picked up on the way over here, and just a quick loot on the inside. Now I just need to figure out what I want to haul back over to where I'm going to try to set up a base. I'll gather my things and I'll meet you back at the trader. I want to live up somewhere high. You know what? I've never been here. This looks high enough off the ground, so let me do a clear out before it gets nighttime. The bartender. Sure. Literally right next to the trader, although you're tier 0. That's okay. You got decent resources I can loot at night. There's a dog. Get up the ladder. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Hey, buddy. What do I need to do to... abrasions, aloe cream, first aid. You know, it's critical injury, it's a chance of getting infected. So. I can take out the bottom 2 rungs of that ladder. Stop the zombies from climbing up on that ladder. I need to check if there's any other ways up. Sorry, I'm kind of looking around as I'm fighting. Oops. Thinking I can live up here. Got 2 stairs that I need to... Damn, is that a wandering horde over there or something? Here's the second set of stairs I need to disable. Right, yeah, like I said, for the rest of the night, I'm just going to knock out this second rung here. There's a ladder over on the other side. Take out those 2 bottom rungs. Kind of clean up this area up over here. And at least for now, it'll be my base. And then in the morning, I will go and turn in the quest, sell whatever I can, try to make some more money again. I'm trying to get those books, so right now it's going to be money, 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 money. A highly modded episode. Again, I'll put all of the mods in the description. And again, this big map has its pros and cons. The pros is a lot of mailboxes and newspaper stands nearby, so hopefully I can increase that fairly readily. But the downside is finding ores in the later game when you need to start crafting stuff is going to be kind of difficult. So it's got its pros and cons, and we'll see how it works out. And again, every 2 weeks I'll increase the things like the difficulty level, the zombies running speed. I already have the zombies at 64 count, so I can't go any higher on that one. So for the rest of the night, I'm just going to go through that building, make sure there's no other ways up, do some cleanup, maybe come back down at night, do some looting at the first floor. Level 3, need to get my stamina back up. Whiff. And a bunch of splatter. And it's about to be nighttime, so as I said, I'm just going to do some cleanup, and I will catch up with you in the morning. If anything interesting happens, I'll try to record it. Come on, get out of here, buddy. I climbed up here to the bell tower just to see if there was anything up here, and there was some ammo. And there was obviously a bird or something up here. That just waited for me to pick up something. I just wanted to see if anything good came out of this. I wanted to report it. Messiah shotgun box, barrel pistol, and some 12 gauge though. Other than finding the shotgun Messiah box up in that little tower area, the night was pretty uneventful. I just broke down whatever materials I could find here on the first floor, as well as the second floor. I do have a skill point, so let me, you know what, I'm going to put that in as an iron gut, make my food last a little longer. But we were here, and I was going to look at shotgun. I only make pipe shotguns regardless. Need another book for a sledgehammer, and one more book to make a 3. Let's head over to the trader, turn in a quest, and sell whatever items we can. I'll pick up the items in the box outside of the traders on the way to the trader. Magazine bundle. Alright, let me see what I got out of this. Open. Sharp sticks. Big hitters. You know what, right now I want that money. Take a quest. In something nearby. I do have the mod which shows the POIs. It's the closest birdie. Again, maybe we'll get a cooking pot. And again, I do have the mute trader mod, obviously. Sell all of that, sell all that. Really don't like the duckbill mod, to be honest. Sell a bunch of that. Like to have that. Right now, I need to go for a mount. Probably should have taken that over that one. So 50 short. Forge of heads. Did that get me with a working station? Just need one more for the forge. Obviously a long way off for the bicycle. Well, actually, one more to get the bicycle, but I got it created with a workbench, so sometimes you don't know which one you're going to get first. Do I have 50 dukes worth of something that I could sell so I can get that last Forge Ahead book? Let me haul this stuff upstairs, and I'll see you at that Bluebird POI. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, any challenges that push me over the level? Level up. I'm off to the Bluebird POI. See you there. I looted a few bags on the way over here, but didn't find anything spectacular. Shotgun Weekly, I'll go ahead and read that. I'm going to hold on to that just to see if I got room to sell it. Because again, I don't know if I've ever made one of those. Alright, let's get this quest started. And I think this one's new for me. So we have to go upstairs here. Not upstairs, but up to the roof. There's another sleeping zombie somewhere over here. Why did you guys fall asleep in the AC vent? Or were you just so concerned about your job you were working during the apocalypse? Maybe I have been in this. This kind of looks familiar. I woke up somebody. Oh. Whoa. Thought I knocked you down. I'll loot once I kill everybody. Didn't see you in the dark. Yeah, you're back here. Should be an outside zombie. Alright, got the satchel, so technically the job is done. Alright, yep. Nope. Was hoping I'd go 3 for 3. Yep, something more along the line of 3 for 5. Alright, Shotgun Messiah book, 10% more damage. Pick that up. What do we got for food? Nothing particular. Oh, there's the exit right there. Animal fat. I'll go ahead and loot this POI off camera. If there's anything interesting, I'll show it. If not, we'll meet back up at the base or the trader. Storing some ammo in the refrigerator. What are you trying to do? Keep the ammo cold? Right, I'm overloaded already. Why do so many restaurants have clay? So I'm kind of curious about. They put it in food? This lady, you are just too motivated. Get a quest reward. 9mm, dang, getting that 9mm for the pistol might be what I need to do. It's only 50 rounds, but chance of me getting a book out of there that I really want. I'm gonna take the pistols. Another job. What's your closest one? Prowling Pete's. Let me look to see what I can sell you. Not as much as I thought. Oh, honey, didn't realize I got honey. You know, I don't want to sell the tire. Dang it, I was hoping I had enough. That last book. Oh, there it is. That'll give me the book. Alright, with that, we done. With this Forge Ahead book, I'll be able to make a forge. So let's head back to the base, do some inventory management, get the forge crafting, and I will catch up with you at the new POI. Florida man over there, and that's another double G zombie, although he's technically not a zombie. He's just a human on bath salts. Did that time, buddy. Start this quest, and let's see what we get out of the minivan this time. Nothing special. Gunpowder. This is a retrieve supply. We don't have to go in and do everything. No, but it's right here. Pretty easy. Take the satchel, because it's right there. But that was a little too quick. I'll go ahead and loot up off camera. If I find anything interesting, I'll show it. Business lady, are you trying to fight with her right there by doing that? Back around the corner. Whoa. Damn it. Oh, you were quick. Cooking pot. That was worth this whole trip right there and getting hit. Oh! Not getting hit that second time. Need to pay attention to that. Just because they get knocked down doesn't mean they're dead. So you take a crap standing up, huh? Wow. And you didn't even wash your hands afterwards. Wow. Whoa. Wow, you took a lot of damage, lady. Who's coming from where? Right, you're there. Damaging the zombie and the door. Stamina back. Doesn't matter if you have stamina if you miss. It's weird how some spots get dark, some spots lighten up. Totally off of my... Why are you running so fast, buddy? All you're gonna do is get hit in the head. Wrench. No. Knife guy book, don't care. Medical supplies. Cast is good to have. Shotgun Messiah. A shotgun would be great. At least a couple of books. I don't really care too much about a pipe rifle. Ammo pile. Reaching rounds. Savage Country. Cloth. Disappointing. Urban Combat. 10% less damage and do 10% more when you're indoors. That is a good one. Those main boxes looted. Let's go outside, pick up whatever it is I left in the box out there, and we'll get back to the trader. Now, I stopped by the base to do some inventory management. I picked up whatever items I want to sell, and now I'm here to collect my reward. Looks like I forgot to put down my forge. Ammo. Job. Dirty laundry. Inventory. Alright, 500. I'd like to have enough money for that. Can't afford anything interesting, so I'll hold on to that cash. Dog food and cat food. What a treat. Hey, Bo. Did you just do the TiVo? Got some time before nightfall, so let me just do a little raiding. I planted a couple of trees with the seeds that I got from chopping down the previous trees. Let's go check out this ambulance and this poppin' pills clinic. Loot this. Excellent. Medical journal. Decent amount of things to pick up. A businessman looking for work. Anything cool in the car? Oh, the gate's unlocked. Let's open it and see what we got inside. Yeah, I think the firemen are Double G's best zombies. You're down. God dang it. Oh, looting corpses, how fun. Woke up a zombie. Splat. Looks like we have a horde outside. Alright, one loot bag. Rocket launcher. It's a gaggle of girl zombies. It's got distractions on her. Windy One Eye, your eyes just flopping around. Alright. Couple books, so we want to read that salvaging tool and definitely that vehicle. Alright, I can make a bicycle if I had a workbench. Let me run through the rest of this clinic and see if there's anything interesting in here. Are you the head nurse? Oh, that's probably politically incorrect. Are you the head doctor? Well, you're headless now. Nothing good on the shelf. Possibly get some decent water out of that. Well, if I find anything interesting in this clinic, I'll show it. If not, we will head back over to the base, put down the forge, and see what we can do in preparations for tomorrow. Take all that. That medical journal. Whoa. Snuck in here on me. How do you sneak in here when there's a damn wall missing? Assume I checked this. I did not. Alright, gonna head back to the house here pretty quick. Here's a look at the loot that I picked up over at that clinic. And by the way, I do have the horde set up on 5 days plus a 2-day variable. So it could happen anywhere between day 5 and day 7. I've got enough cooking pots, cooking grills to make a second campfire. Looks like I have the ability to make red tea as well as goldenrod tea. While I'm not a fan of the cornbread, I can make it, so let's do. And there is the nighttime. Another campfire. Speed up cooking. How many red tea can I make? On second thought, I probably need to prioritize blue so I can make duct tape. Well, I guess that spot's as good as any. The forge down and smelting its iron. I got 2 campfires going on. I don't know if I have any points to spend. Yeah, 2 points. I'll wait to spend those in the morning. But yeah, we're making this into a home. Hopefully we won't have too many zombies show up at night to cause a big ruckus. For the rest of the night, I'm just going to do some inventory management. For the rest of the night, I'm just going to do some inventory management and think about what my tomorrow's activity is going to be. I imagine doing another quest, but like I said, I may go try to raid those 2. Didn't I see a Braca book somewhere Loot, 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 and a crack book over there. Yeah, not too far over here, there was one of those hardware stores and something else right across the street. But I may try to head over to that crack book to loot that, and that's actually not too far from where I need to go. And then I still have this first POI I never really finished looting. There's a box outside. Very minimum, I can go inside, put everything in the loot. But yeah, maybe I'll do the crack book. And if I have time after that, then I'll do the actual quest. Alright, because that'll be day 3. Alright, if you enjoyed yourself, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. It helps grow the channel. This is Too Old to Be Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.